I think that was in 1987. That was when Thomas Sankara was assassinated, the then president of Burkina Faso.
Yep.
Now, there are a few things that a lot of people remember him for, and I want to point out one today, which is that as Africans, we should produce what we eat and eat what we produce.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's bring that to music. What if we were to sing the kind of music we want to listen to? Of course, I'm not saying that we shouldn't produce music other people want to listen to. But if the kind of music I'm singing now degrade my people, I should be stupid to be doing that. So I want you to speak to that. If we were to produce the kind of music we really want to produce to protect our image, to glorify who we are, what kind of music are we supposed to sing?
You know, one of the statements that Marcus Garvey said was Africa for the Africans at home and abroad. One of the statements that Robert Mugabe, the late of Zimbabwe, he said, they did not negotiate when they took our lands. Why should we now have to negotiate to take them back? If we as artists could look and scope around Thomas Sankara, you know, our same brother Julius Nyeri, our brother from Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah, all these greats, and see Bob Marley made internationally famous until the philosophy, which holds one race superior and another race inferior, is permanently discredited and abandoned. That became an international anthem, my brother. So the material is there, but it's the resources and it is the orientation to let our artists understand this is what is needed in order for us as a people to reclaim our humanity. Because a politician can get up there and make a statement, blah, 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 people forget it in no time. An artist make a song, it keeps in your head over and over. So music is the most powerful medium for change. That's why they're doing that to us, by feeding us so much isms and schisms that is of no benefit to our development. So we have to try and find artists, give them the necessary resources and rewards for them to do nation building, racial building, songs and movies and poetries and dances and architecture and churches and politics, and all these things can as one holistic movement, ecosystem of development. That is the new Africa. And it cannot be done without the artists making their contribution.
That means that we actually have power.
We just have to learn how to understand that we are the power base, and that is where influencers like yourself, have to, regardless of the obstacles that may come. Some days you might think that I am not doing anything, or I'm not doing enough, or I don't have this resource, or I don't have the finances, and every one of us going to this slum of we think that we are failing. So we get trapped into the darkness of disillusionment. No, we have to have friends, brothers, sisters, music. So when we enter, we can quickly pull ourselves up and keep fighting the fight. So I salute you, my brother, for the great works you're doing. I salute all the other artists out there, all the other institutions, organizations, grassroots levels who understand, yes, we are more often than not voices in the wilderness, but the men who have created the most, the men and women, my apologies, who have created the most amount of change internationally, globally, and historically, at some point in time, they too were voices in the wilderness, crying out until the light of what they were saying became manifest. Yeah, so keep pushing forward. Victory, as our brother Gabi said, is more than certain. Outside of that, what is the purpose to life? So then let us rise and let obstacles give us wings that we may soar above any mountains of challenge.
For people that want to connect with you, they want to know more about what you do within the area of music and how to patronize you, why not? You deserve to be patronized for what you're doing. Tell them how to reach you. Use these few seconds to promote yourself.
Well, you can go on the Instagram, the Lion Family Soldiers, SOULDIERS, and that will give you some information, also what we are doing. We are building the pages, and just keep following through, and you will be getting information from time to time, whereby we can build a family of people who are interested in making a difference through music and through any other activity that we are engaged in. Positive all the time, positive all the time, positive all the time.
All right. Now, what would be your final thought here in the conversation that we have had today about African diaspora, music? Okay. Please give it a kind of conclusion in your own way.
We had a conference here for the Decade for People of African Descent. And in the opening, I was asked to give a short few words. And I said, Africa's salvation is humanity's salvation. Africans at home and abroad, we are too great. We have made too great a contribution. And when global humanity recognizes that contribution, they realize that this is indeed humanity's salvation. But in order for other people to recognize, we first have to have that conviction that we are the foundation of civilization. Our contributions are far and great. Like I said, spiritually, politically, economically, education, culturally, through all the social media. We are a great people, and we have to bring back the balance to humanity, because right now humanity is off whack. We have to bring back that humanity. We have paid the price, so we deserve to be able to hear our voices loud, ringing on the mountaintop, as Martin Luther King said, ringing, ringing, ringing on the mountaintop. And we have the foundations from the lessons and teachings that our great, great leaders and great, great civilization has given us. So let us hold fast. Let us hold fast to those teachings, yeah, and rise. Rise, rise, yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. These are really be very interesting. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it.
Blessings, my brother.